Discovering new places is one of the best parts of cycling, which is why today you find me out in the lanes just above Reading, which is 20 miles west of London, somewhere where I must say I've never ridden before, so it's fair to say my inner explorer is very happy. To help me on this adventure into the unknown, Komoot have come to the rescue with 5 tricks to ensure that we can all get the most out of our riding, whether we're riding on road or off it. And a couple of these features are brand new to the platform, so let's get into them. First up, Komoot have just introduced a brand new feature called Streetview. Now, how Streetview works is that it takes the best user-submitted pictures of the trail itself and drops it on their Streetview map as green dots, so you can really see what the trail's like. This means at a quick glance, you can see how steep, rocky or smooth the trail actually is and whether or not it's going to fit your level of riding. The best part about this is that it really adds a new dimension to route planning, especially for those of you that are planning off-road routes, because being able to see what the trail's really like is something that actually you can't get anywhere else. So where I think this comes in especially useful is if you're planning a route in a new country where you may be completely unfamiliar with the geography. Next up, Komoot have recently built in Google Street View into the platform. So similarly to Streetview, at the touch of a button, you can see what parkour you're going to be up against. Now, I love this because it means that you no longer have to keep switching between tabs, and it makes the process a whole lot quicker. The best thing about it is that it really speeds up your ability to look at different route options within Komoot itself, which, for me, massive bonus. When out riding in a new area, it's not always super easy to know where the local bike paths are, but with Komoot's detailed map overlays and a variety of options on how you want to build them up, it is very easy to see that granular data that Komoot has to offer. They've also made it easier to orientate yourself when the satellite layer is active, because let's face it, when you're trying to navigate a new area, you're often working off different landmarks. So being able to see these makes the route planning process a whole lot easier. Now, this next tip may actually be one of my favourites because it really allows you to get right into the local knowledge, and that's of course Komoot's highlights tool. Now, the way that it works is that it drops a whole load of red dots onto the map area. Now, this could be anything from a cafe, some really nice flowy single track, or potentially just a really well-stocked shop. Now, when you click on one of these dots, it's going to tell you exactly what it is that's there and why you should know about it. So again, you're just building up a really deep knowledge and really tapping into that granular data that's on Komoot. This means that you can proactively build in cafe stops and past shops to ensure that you're not going to ride on an empty stomach, because nobody enjoys doing that for miles on end. It also means you're going to be able to find the best roads with either the best tarmac or the best views that otherwise you may never have known were there in the first place. My final tip to ensure you get the most out of a new area is actually just to trust Komoot. Once you input your start point and your end point and your desired discipline, be that road cycling, mountain biking or gravel riding, Komoot will pull all of this together and then work out the best route for you and your bike. Once Komoot has plotted the route, it will display a pretty detailed bit of information. One being the elevation profile, so you'll see how many big climbs there are, and it'll also break down the different surface types that you'll be riding on. So if there's any surfaces there that you don't want to be on, all you have to do is simply drag the route to an alternative and Komoot will do the rest. So there we have it. Those are my 5 tricks to make sure that you can get the most out of riding in any new environment with the help of Komoot. If you've got any tips or tricks, do drop them down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, drop it a like, subscribe to the channel for more content, and I'll see you again very soon.